All right, taking you to part two of assistive technology for differently able people. Let's dive directly into our chapter. In what we will now discuss are what are the tools available for assisting. So, what are the list of assistive tools that we have got? Now, remember, we already discussed about some of the key disabilities, come on the key challenges from mental to physical. Now let's take an example of physical disability. For example, someone has a problem reading in the screen. Today, there are so many softwares that can read from the screen. So you've got a software which is simple as JAWS for Windows. Now, of course, Microsoft has come in, and always remember the NIS textbooks are a little behind. So the question is a screen reader for blind or visually impaired people, and it is JAWS for window, or voiceovers, or even today you can write Google Assistant, which is very simple that you can use. There are screen magnifiers. It has ability to increase the font. Even on a mobile phone, if your grandfather is reading, the fonts that you read on Snapchat and basically on Instagram are too small for them to read. Screen magnifying softwares. Text readers, simple screen text readers will convert into words, spoken word. Today you have got speech input. Now, as simple as you speak and it writes for you. Or you can use the QR code. You don't have to write the entire name of the website, the place you go. Just a QR code is good. As in Instagram, it says, always find the link in the bio. So one of the example is Dragon. Dragon is for Windows. As you know, Siri is there. There is Cortana. So many softwares are available. But remember, the Dragon is a very popular word we use. And it's a question that might come. Two more questions is what you're looking at. Then for especially people who are completely blind, or more than 90% blind, there is braille readers. So these are all softwares. Braille is a translation software for written in braille language. So it was discovered by Louis Braille, a blind person, and it prints hard copy or original. Do you know there are religious scriptures in braille today? If you look at your lifts, if you look at the credit cards, there's small dots there. This is nothing but braille numbers. So go back and have a look into it. So these are the softwares we have for assisting for differently able people. The hardwares, as I always said, braille. So dot printers are there, which is braille printers. They embossed it. So braille will be a little hard. You can touch, tactile feeling, and you can see the embossment out of it. So this is a braille printer. There are a lot of printers you use for them. Then there are reading devices. Remember, we said now these are hardware, magnifiers, like a magnifying glass. You use it and it magnifies the text in front of it. Again, sometimes there might be text it cannot magnify, but pictures it can definitely magnify. The reading glasses now for very small print, and I'm not talking about normal glasses, not the glasses I'm wearing. Look at the child's glass. This could be also a slowly, Google can come up with glasses like these, but these are glasses that we are talking about. Simple glasses with low vision. So it helps people with low vision. Lenskart has done some amazing work. Every time you buy a Lenskart glass, it helps people like that. The reading telescopes. Now, of course, it is mounted on the lenses of the eyeglass and it can read from a distance. Very helpful for people with low vision. Video magnifiers. They are small glasses that suddenly people cannot watch on small screens. Today, you watch an entire movie on a mobile phone. For a lot of people, the magnifying effect is important. Or if you're doing a software program, you can't be doing editing on a small screen. You need a bigger screen. So these are video magnifiers. Some of the other devices are very popular one. Scanning devices, you can immediately scan and it will, open up the page for you. Or portable electronic magnifiers, you can hold the device, it becomes big. But very importantly, I'm talking about digital talking books. You use these books for children, electronic books. DAISY is one of the first standard for digital audio books. DAISY stands for Digitally Accessible Information System. Remember, DAISY, not a name of any child. DAISY is a standard for digital audiobooks. Today we've got podcasts. You can convert into audio file text, but these are specially for people with blindness, impaired vision, and dyslexia. Now, we remember all the 3 Ds we spoke about. So remember what DAISY is. Then there are head pointers. So, for people who can't have body-eye coordination. So they point it towards the head for using a mouse, for example, motion tracking, eye tracking, or braille keywords. Remember, I told you about credit card or lips. This is how a braille will work. So now you know what a 5 or a 6 looks like. Look at these numbers. This is a braille keyword. And then now you got ALD, assistive learning devices. Small devices you put in the ears for in too much noisy areas, you get lost. There are assistive devices which can be used, So these are really good technology. There is a trackball or a joystick for playing games. All of these are what we're talking about. Let me quickly go through true and false. So Dragon software does not search the web. Well, absolutely true. It is not for search. Head pointer is a type of keyboard. No, it's not a kind of keyboard. It is for looking at like a mouse. Portable magnifiers magnify only text. False. They can magnify pictures also. Motion tracking is to track the position of a person. No, not for a person, but for what you read on the campus. The last part of it in our in-text question, and then we can do something more. The standard for digital talking books or audiobooks is, remember we said DAISY. Remember that word. A Braille Dash is an impact printer, embosser, because you need embossed printing. Dash software is used for speech input software. You can use Dragon is the word that is used here. And people without hands are using what? Head pointers for typing. This is an entire chapter. We can learn a lot about disability, ALDs, assisted learning devices, give examples from reading devices, how it works, speech input, dysgraphia, dyscalculia, so many things that you can really learn. And these are what I call life skill chapters. Quickly, you can learn about dysgraphia and dyspraxia. What a digital talking book. Remember DAISY. For example, the assistive technology from anything magnifying, reading glass, prosthetics, digital reading books, Braille, and explain a person with disability. Remember, we call them, the word uses differently able people. DAP is what we talk about. All the best. This is all that we have in this chapter. Good luck. Goodbye.